there's a lot of pressure. So you have to enjoy being in that pressure situation. You have to enjoy everything that comes with that. When you wake up and you think it's just going to happen, and you think that, you know, what you did last year or the year before was enough to help you keep your job, it's probably time to start looking for something different. So, you know, it might sound funny, but the desire to keep your job is a pretty good motivator. I think the business is a good business to be in. I think you're going to have to be willing to work hard and make sure that when you open your mouth, it's true.
We're here at Montclair Golf Club with Mike Campbell. I want to ask you, where were you born and raised, Mike?
Born in New Jersey, Newton, New Jersey. Raised mostly in New Jersey. Spent some time out in Michigan for a bit. But, you know, New Jersey, born and raised. Both my grandfather and father were golf course superintendents. So all in New Jersey.
At what clubs?
My grandfather started out at Canoe Brook, built most of the Morris County Park system, Flanders Valley, Sunset Valley. That's where my dad really started out. He did a small run at Suburban in Union, ended his career at Panther Valley out in Alamucci.
I'm sure you started working in high school on the golf course, maybe even sooner?
You know, yeah, I was pretty young when I started, so it's a little scary how long I've been doing this. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, but if I sit down and do the math, it's been longer than I realized.
A couple decades, maybe, right?
Couple decades.
Yeah. So you got hooked on it when you were a young guy? Or?
No, I didn't. I didn't really like it as a young guy, but you know, tried doing a couple different things, and you know, kept coming back to this, and you know, golf business has been good. You know, a lot of work, lot of hours, but you know, we've been able to raise a family and send 3 kids off to college, and you know, now looking back on it, I wouldn't have done it any differently. So definitely was not a love at first sight thing.
No.
Definitely, I do love it now.
And where did all your golf travels, courses take you from as an assistant, and then as a superintendent?
You know, mostly at courses in New Jersey. Became a head superintendent very early on in northern Michigan. Came back to New Jersey. Was at Rock Spring for quite a while. Became the general manager at Rock Spring, and was at Rock Spring for almost 20 years.
That's amazing. And
then Montclair and Rock Spring merged, so I took over the 54-hole golf courses, and spent almost 2 years as the general manager here under the merged club, and you know, back outside now. So Montclair is very unique. You know, a lot of people reference it as a 36-hole golf course. It's actually a 4-9 golf course. Each 9 starts at the same time. So that presents a lot of maintenance, unique maintenance challenges. And then obviously having the 3 9s designed by Ross, and then Charles Banks. You know, there's not a lot of golf properties out there that have that kind of tie back to classic golf course architecture.
Pedigree, yeah.
So, you know, we've renovated the 2nd and 3rd Ross 9s now, like we mentioned before, finishing up the restoration on the 4th 9 with Banks, working with Renaissance Golf and Brian Schneider. So completely unique experience. It's just been really cool being involved with the Donald Ross 9s, and then my favorite being the Charles Banks. So it's been a lot of fun.
How big is your staff here?
About 45 in season. I have 2 superintendents that work underneath me, Mike Sharp and Vanya Drassler. They're exceptional. I'm gonna have a very hard time when they do move on replacing them. So, you know, the job market's not easy right now.
No,
so,
it definitely isn't.
you know, it's been hard finding people that are willing to do the work. It's been difficult finding people that, you know, can put a career in the golf business together. So I just don't know how to do it another way. When you're an assistant or a crew member, it was always for me about beating the guy next to you. So, you know, if they're at work and you're not, I just don't know how you win that competition. So I always wanted to come out on top. It was always me versus them, and I wanted to get the job. So I had kids at home. Macaroni and cheese coming out of a box is enough motivation to become a superintendent. So it's nice buying a steak every once in a while.
Absolutely.
That's one of the benefits of being a director.